So this was really on my heart. I was just thinking of some ways that I could really serve you guys today. And I had, on a number of different occasions, talked about LinkedIn and how I've used LinkedIn to grow and expand my business. So today I wanted to bless you with a value-packed video that can give you some ways that you can market your business as well for free 99 on LinkedIn. Now, granted, you can still use ads to grow and expand your business, but I definitely wanted to share 3 ways that I've used LinkedIn to market my business, and even give you a value-packed freebie that will help you continue to expand above and beyond after this video, okay? So the first thing I wanted to share is you can market your business on LinkedIn through a business page or your personal profile. Now, your personal profile, I know for me, when I was still working in corporate, I had used that before, and I just kind of fine-tuned it to actually get more relevant to my business today. So if you are just starting your business out and you were working somewhere else, you definitely want to fine-tune your LinkedIn profile to have the things about your business, about who you serve, how you serve them, and some featured different things, value pack kind of freebies and things that you can give to people just to get them to know more about you and build that know, like, and trust factor. If you're interested on exactly how to do that, you can grab my LinkedIn webinar, and I will add that to this video, because I don't think I added that because that wasn't one that I thought about. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely going to make sure that you guys get access to that. So you want to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is relevant to what you're doing right now in your business, because your LinkedIn profile is literally like your house. Like when somebody comes over to your house, you got to clean up your house to make sure all is well. With your LinkedIn profile, really any profile on social media is your social media house, because that's going to be the first place people come to see. So you want to make sure that you have all the pertinent information about who you are, what you do, who you serve, and all of that. In addition to that, similar to Facebook, LinkedIn also has a business page that you can create. And when you create this business page, this will be another opportunity, another avenue for you to market your business. So you can market your business on 2 ways on LinkedIn. You can do it on your personal profile, and then as well as your business page. Now, when you are doing that, you can share your business posts to your personal profile. You can't share your personal profile posts to your business. So I just wanted to make sure I clarified that. So you want to make sure that if you want to, highlight something that you're doing at this point, I like to put it on one profile. And then, like I said, you can't share your personal stuff to your business profile, but you can just repeat what you already have over there. So that can be something that you can think about, or you can, like for instance, my personal profile, I have over 9,000 followers in my personal profile. So oftentimes if I'm doing something on my business profile, then I'll post it on my business and then share it to my personal, because I have more eyes looking at it that way. So again, you want to be a little strategic about how you're doing it, but I would highly recommend that you get both so you can have both avenues to do it. Because just depending on what you have going on, about the next thing I'm going to share with you, you're definitely going to want to have a business profile to do what I'm going to share with you next. So the next thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is to also, the reason you want to have that business profile is so you can actually have LinkedIn events on your business profile. Why, you might ask? Why is it even different? Well, when you have your events on your business profile, you can put what's called a privacy policy on that. And then LinkedIn allows you to download the registration list from your LinkedIn events. So I know you guys have probably had people register for your events on LinkedIn and they say they're coming, but then you're like, when it comes time, you don't have a way to follow up with them or remind them about the event that they said they wanted to participate in. So the great thing about downloading the registration list is that then you'll be able to have access to their email addresses, and then have another communication avenue to connect with them about your event and let them know when it's going to happen. So that's the part that I really love about it. And that if you haven't done that yet, you definitely want to do it. Another little just a golden nugget that I'm going to share with you guys too is that when you do a LinkedIn event, and it's a reoccurring event, so and let me make sure I reiterate that it's a reoccurring event, that if you change the date of the event before the event happens, I say maybe 5 or 10 minutes before, it'll just keep going. So then if you shared the link with people in the past, and I know you've probably done that, maybe they don't get it until after the event is over, it's going to show the new date. It revises the date on the fly if you do it right before the event occurs. So then it's always the next event that you have. So then when you share stuff with people, you're able to actually be able to have the latest and greatest information. So it's never going to expire. Now, don't do like me. Because when I did this the first time, I guess I didn't understand that you had to change it before the event happened. I did it afterwards and it was dead. But the thing about it is it just keeps reoccurring. So then it also helps you build social proof for the events that you have, because the number of people that are coming to your event are going to continue to grow. So then LinkedIn's going to be like, oh my goodness, look at this, is an event that people are coming to because there's over 100 people subscribed, but they just don't know, the people that are subscribing or wanting to attend the event, they just don't know that you've had the event for some time, and that's why you have a whole lot of people. So that's another way to actually change the event. So the only thing about that, you have to do it on your business profile. You also have to provide a privacy policy, and you got to make sure you change the date, because if you don't change the date, then you have to start from ground zero, and believe it, you don't want to do that. So that's another golden nugget that I want to share with you. So get you a personal profile, get you a business profile, then make sure that you have your events on your business profile so you'll have access to that registration, the people that are actually registering. And I know some of you are asking, but can you do that on your personal profile? No, ma'am. This is a business type of profile luxury, I'll say. So you have to do it on your business profile. So if you haven't started building a business profile yet, you definitely want to do that so you'll have access to the registers of the people that are coming. Okay, so that is nugget number 2. Number 3 nugget that I want to share with you today is, do you have a LinkedIn newsletter? And if you don't, girlfriend, you definitely want to get one, because these newsletters are great. Why, you might ask? Because when you write the newsletter and you get subscribers, what LinkedIn does is they send it directly into your subscribers' email. Now, granted, you don't get their email address, but what better way for them to read your newsletter than to have it through email? Because they don't have to be on the platform to read it. They can actually just be one of your subscribers and have the information that you're sending in their email. So it works really slick when you do it this way. It helps you to build authority and your credibility and your expertise when you're sharing information, because you're giving these value-packed type of newsletters that could really help people in their businesses or in their life, whatever your zone of genius may be. And then people are going to build that know, like, and trust from you, and you will continue to serve them over the period of time, as long as they're subscribed to your newsletter. Now, the other great thing about it is you get to determine the frequency of the newsletter, so you could do it every day if you wanted. My thing is, if you did that, you want to just choose a duration that's you're going to be consistent with. You could do it weekly, you could do it bi-weekly, you could do it monthly, whatever you decide that you want to do, you can make it happen because you're in control of the newsletter. But like I said before, it is a great way to build your credibility, to even build SEO, because it is, if you really know how to put SEO packed type of phrases as well as titles in your newsletter, that could help drive traffic to your website if you actually have your website links inside the newsletter. So it's a great thing all the way around. So if you have not started a new LinkedIn newsletter, and you can do it on your personal profile or you can do it on your business profile, the only stipulation that you have to have is, first and foremost, if you do it on your personal profile, you have to have 150 connections. So if you don't have that yet, you definitely want to work up towards that so you have access to the newsletter. In addition to that, it's the same way on the business profile too, that you have at least 150 followers that's following you on your business profile. And then you'll be able to have access to the newsletter. In addition to that, you also would have access to the RSS feed. So if you have a podcast or if you have a YouTube channel that you're posting to pretty often. You can automate it by having your business page connected to that RSS feed. So every time you post over there, it will also send it on to LinkedIn. You guys know I'm all about repurposing. So I wanted to share these things with you because I'm sure it's going to help you with your business, especially the repurposing idea. That way you don't have to worry about, figuring out how you're going to post the things that you have on your podcast or your YouTube channel, or even probably your blog. You can now just automatically have it feed into your LinkedIn business page. But again, the magic number for that is 150, because you got to have 150 subscribers to get that done as well. So get you a business page, get you a personal profile page, create your events on LinkedIn so you can let people know about what you're doing. If you have something, a webinar or a networking event, or whatever you got going on, make sure that you're using that in your marketing plan. Use the newsletter to be a value-packed, getting to know type of medium for potential clients as well as prospects. So you can continue to serve your tribe. And if you're looking for ideas on exactly how to start a newsletter, what to write about, I do have an awesome guide. It's called the LinkedIn Newsletter Blueprint. That is absolutely free, that I have given you the link to in the description. So if you want to check out that newsletter, that would definitely help you out, get you the information you want to start it off. It'll give you topics for your first 6 newsletters. All right, so you'll be ready to go. So definitely get the newsletter. And if you're watching this on YouTube or even LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever you're watching this, I want to remind you to please share this video with 3 of your besties that are wanting to grow their business and expand, and use LinkedIn as a medium to help them grow and expand. Okay? All right. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the fly, and get that newsletter blueprint, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.